In its remarkable 25-year history, Motor City Blight Busters, in conjunction with its coalition of community partners, has been working to stabilize and revitalize the city of Detroit. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is the CEO and founder of Motor City Blight Busters, John George. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, hello and thanks for having me.
So for 25 years, you've been yelling and screaming and doing your best to get the attention of anyone that you can that we need to remove blight from the city of Detroit. Do you feel like perhaps for the first time in a long time somebody's listening?
Yes, absolutely. I believe because of our work over the last 25 years, we've really caused blight and its removal to be a front burner issue. As you know, everybody from the new mayor to the new council to our emergency financial manager, Kevin Orr, along with the president and people from HUD, as well as Treasury and Housing, are now understanding the importance of working together to remove blight from Detroit once and for all.
Have you yet seen any changes, any step up, any immediate blight removal that has happened in the last several months or in the last year that we haven't seen before?
Well, yes, because of Don Graves and David DeWorkin's work rescheduling the TARP funds, over $52 million has come to Detroit, and we're seeing houses.
Those are federal dollars.
Federal dollars. We're actually seeing houses in our area coming down for the first time in a long time. So we're very excited. We've been able to meet with Mr. Graves and Secretary Donovan from HUD, as well as Dave DeWorkin from the White House. And they have taken a tour with us, matter of fact, patrolled with us on Angels Night, and really got a first-hand look of the reality of our community. And we're very optimistic that we can forge together a plan and a program that will eliminate blight in Detroit once and for all.
What is the reality of our community? How does Detroit look today as compared to 10 years ago, and where do you realistically see us in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, certainly. Keep in mind, when Blight Busters was founded 25 years ago, there were only 12,000 abandoned properties in Detroit. Today, the number is somewhere near 80,000. And our position has always been, blight is like a cancer. If you don't nip it in the bud and eliminate it, it's going to eliminate you. So it is a very, very cunning adversary, I can assure you. But the point is, I think we now have, for the first time, probably ever, the team on the field that are actively involved in the removal of blight. Dan Gilbert from Rock Financial and Quicken Loans, as you know, is heading up an authority to, again, put together a coalition of partners, grow the one that we have and hopefully add to his, putting together a team that, in fact, can move together in harmony and get this job done once and for all. Well, again, we remain very optimistic.
I was optimistic until you said 80,000 properties. That seems so almost unsurmountable.
Well, it's a big number, and it is overwhelming at times. That's why having a team approach to this effort is the only way it's going to be successful. Also keep in mind that I don't believe all 80,000 of those homes need to be dismantled or deconstructed or demolished. I think many of them can be saved as long as we get rid of the stuff around it that can't be.
So if we do go in and do what needs to be done, whether it's demolishing or rehabilitating those homes, do you see as that happens people starting to move back into the neighborhoods? And I mean, at some point it has to happen from some sort of a grassroots level.
Well, no question. As a matter of fact, the lion's share of the work that has happened over the last 25 years has been at the grassroots level. In our area, in Old Redford and Brightmoor, we've not only built community centers and coffee shops and housing, but urban farms. So it is happening on the ground.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
For more information on today's topic, you can head to blightbustersdetroit.com. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was John George, the CEO and founder of Motor City Blight Busters.